anticipate it just before that downbeat with a flick of a finger, any finger you like. We'll try this several times and experiment with different fingers if you like. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, sounds good. So if we were going to slow it right down, it would. We'd have two separate parts to it, and the note there is a note in between, if you like, a note in the middle. And if we were going to write it down in printed notation, it would be written as a turn, which is an up and a down, up, down, in that order. But think of it as all one device, and we're aiming at that beat, the second beat, 1 and 2, and that's where the last note happens. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, okay, sounds good, sounds really good. Imagine the one that's coming up. Which finger do people find most comfortable? G finger. Yeah. If we try and do the same thing on a B, obviously that's not an option. We'll come back to that in a second. Imagine that finger's on a spring, like on a big industrial strength return spring, so that it's all you can do to prise your finger off the whistle, and as soon as it comes off, it snaps back down again. So it's hardly there, a note in the middle, but it's minutely short. Or imagine it's on a rubber band or something that's strapping your finger to the whistle. After 3, 1, no, after 2. 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2. We'll move down to an F sharp and do the same thing. Again, I find the G finger is the best one to lift. But any of the fingers that are down will do. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah. So yeah, you play the F sharp at the bottom of the key, don't you? So yeah, it's probably whatever's most comfortable. Same thing again. 1, 2. 1, 2. So, with a view to doing it within the context of this tune, on the high B, then you bring up one finger, so it better be that one. We'll try that a couple of times. Flute players seem to find it least comfortable on the B because of the angle your fingers are at, but you look like you're doing that fine too. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, so I think if you want to practice this, it's as well to do it in rhythm, even if you just want to practice the note. So what we're going to try and aim for is to get the jig feel, the 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a, just using the rolls, not using the tongue like we did before. We'll just try it on a B, just 3 or 4 times, otherwise it'll really go nuts. So we're thinking 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a, but all we're really doing is putting a roll on the beat every time. 1, 2. It's a fairly minimal movement, really. If you find your fingers wobbling about all over the place, it's just 1 up, 1 down. So let's try going down a scale from E down, from B all the way down to an E with a roll on each one. Thinking of it in 6/8, 1 and 2 and so it'll sound like this.